Son of a bitch.
Hey, it's my birthday. Again. God, didn't I just have one of these last year? Honestly, I'm a bit unenthused because I was old enough to gamble in casinos and drink last year, but I'm still a year away from being able to enjoy Vegas properly. America. Anyway, today I'm reviewing Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. You know, I really like the Harry Potter series. I've read all the books and seen all the movies. Hell, when I was a kid, I even got the Harry Potter board game. I still have it, too. Wait. America. I'm reviewing the PC version of this game, but not from this disc because it requires a code that I don't have. I don't feel bad about it though. If I own the game, I should be able to fucking play it, right, EA? This game was released in 2004, around the same time as the Prisoner of Azkaban movie. It came out on Xbox, PS2, GameCube, and of course, the PC. But I've heard the PC version is entirely different from the console version. Oh wait, it was on Game Boy too, in an RPG sort of format. I actually have fond memories of playing the Game Boy version, but I won't be talking about it because I don't have it anymore. I have fond memories of this game as well, but as I've learned in the past, my fond memories tend to be fucking liars. So, let's begin. First, the game skips over all the mystery and build-up from the beginning of the movie, which I think was a wise choice because they never could have pulled it off with voice acting like this.
It says here that Sirius Black has escaped from the wizard prison, Azkaban.
No one's ever broken out before.
Haha. Oh god, it's so bad. The story is about the same as the movie, with variations to fit the gameplay. Actually, it barely feels like the game gives a shit about the story at all. It doesn't help that the cutscenes are some of the worst ever. And the game has a narrator who pops in to explain shit randomly, voiced by Stephen Fry, if you can believe it.
Harry, Ron and Hermione were delighted to be back at Hogwarts. Harry's encounter with the Dementor had caused him no serious harm, other than a growing feeling of dread.
Actually, he was the narrator for the first 4 Harry Potter games. I know it sounds ridiculous, but that's just because it is. Anyway, the train section is the tutorial. The controls are rebindable, which is great, because apparently the game wanted me to play with the number pad. You jump with the right mouse button, you perform spells by left-clicking the mouse and holding it on certain things, such as treasure chests that spit out every flavor beans, chocolate frogs, and wizard cards. To be honest, the controls are not that great, especially since if you're standing too close to the object you're trying to cast a spell on, it doesn't work. But like I said, the controls are rebindable, so it shouldn't take too long to figure out a control scheme you like. Continuing on— oh god! Is that Draco? Jesus Christ, what's wrong with his face? Okay, fuck this. Dementors attack, Harry passes out like a bitch, Ron does some shit, Professor Lupin saves the day, and they all make it to Hogwarts. Okay, so let's explore Hogwarts. Oh, wait, we have class first. Well, that's fine. It's Lupin's class, so it should be interesting. Wait, what? Spell challenge? Yeah, so throughout the game there are spell challenges. You just have to go through a bunch of rooms casting the same spell over and over while trying to collect all 10 shields. Spoiler alert, these challenges are fucking tedious. Not to mention, I don't think some of these spells even exist in the Harry Potter series, but what do I know? Maybe there is a real practical use for a spell that pulls you towards glowing blue orbs. So when you finally get to explore Hogwarts, you'll see that it mostly consists of stairs. But just ignore the stairs, because at the beginning of the game, Fred and George give you a password list for a group of paintings that automatically take you to whatever floor you want. They also run a shop outside the Gryffindor common room where they sell you things in exchange for every flavor beans. Okay, I get they needed to use something as currency, but this series already has its own wizard currency, so why not just use galleons? It'd make as much sense for suits of armor to spit those up as it does beans. But yeah, the shop just lets you buy wizard cards and health mostly. As for the rest of the school, there's about 3 classrooms, and all the other rooms have special portraits you have to buy passwords for. This game just loves pushing the collectibles too. Apparently wizard cards are the coolest thing on the block, because everywhere you go, there's a kid yelling at you to buy cards from them. The main part of this game really just seems to be mini-games and spell challenges. Ron's spell challenge is just fucking boring. Harry's is actually a bit of fun because it involves ice slides, but Hermione's is just about the worst part of the game. She learns transfiguration spells to turn statues into living animals, which I honestly don't think counts as transfiguration because she's not transforming anything, she's just bringing a statue to life. But I digress. Hermione brings statues of rabbits and dragons to life, and then you control them. The controls suck. Maybe I fucked it up when I rebinded them, but the rabbit and dragon cannot turn. They go the same way the camera is facing. They can't go sideways. Even worse, the flight controls with the dragon are a joke. It's hard to maneuver and the dragon keeps getting stuck on the fucking walls. And this part is mandatory just to finish the game? Fuck off. And again, as you play through this game, you realize that the story is basically thrown out the window, and I just don't get why. A video game has the freedom to expand on a universe more than a movie can, so why not just tell the story from the movie with some extra bits from the books? Instead, they rip just about everything out. I don't even think you see Snape once in this game. He's not in any of the scenes he's supposed to be in, and all of his other scenes were removed from the story. Is he in the dungeons where potion classes would be held? Well, I couldn't find him in the dungeons, so where the fuck is he? I looked for a half hour and couldn't find him anywhere. Where the hell is Snape? Where the shit is Snape? Where the fuck is Snape? Where the fuck is Snape? He's not here. He's not anywhere. Where the fuck is Snape? I'm assuming he doesn't exist, because there aren't any achievements for Potions class. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention the achievements. To beat the game, you need to get achievements by finishing all the spell challenges perfectly, finishing all the mini-games, and collecting every single portrait password and wizard card. And yes, that's to beat the game. It's not a completionist sort of thing here. You have to get these achievements to finish the game. Really, all this list does is point out how lacking the game is. This is all you can do in the game. 3 shitty spell challenges, 3 shitty mini-games, and find shit to collect. That's it. And while I will admit being able to explore Hogwarts is pretty neat, it's ruined by the fact that the castle you're exploring is barely anything like Hogwarts. I think that covers just about everything. I'm done. So, yeah, how do I put this nicely? This game sucks. Okay, it's not the worst movie-based game I've played, but with a series like Harry Potter, they could have done so much better. Parts of the story that they could have been creative with and made fun levels for are either passed with a cutscene or completely ignored. The whole thing feels rushed. Don't bother with this one. It's not worth it. And that's all I've got, so now I'm gonna go try to forget this crap game and enjoy my birthday. No need to get me a gift, I already got a great one. You guys are the best. So thank you all for watching and subscribing. We'll see you next time.